Boom. Yay. VikzeLink. Hey. Boom. All these crates, I wonder what's in them. Is it food? Is it death? What can we find? Will we, error. It's difficult to improvise, yeah. But I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to get better at it. Hey, yeah, don't need those, don't need all the cloth stuff. I'm not gonna sell it anyway. So Dunlor Marblebeard. It may not be quite comfy out here, but it's still Khaz Modan, so it's still our home. Thresh out of luck. The local wildlife's all messed up from the flood, it seems. This fen used to be full of crocolisks, but I haven't spotted a single one. What I have spotted are threshadons. Never used to be any here, so the flood must have swept them all right out of Loch Modan. How would they survive, like the fall from up there, like being in those currents in the water? That's weird. Lucky for us, because they're tastier than crocolisks, and I'm running low on provisions. Bring me back some threshadon meat for the camp, and I'll gladly pay you for it. Collect 8 threshadon chunks from displaced threshadons. I haven't been killing threshadons in a very long time. Oh yeah, we already sold stuff. There was one more quest, yeah. Surveyor Thurden.
You got my attention.
The destruction of the Stonewrought Dam was no small thing, lad. We are here to find out just how bad the damage is. A mighty load of waters rampage through here, and if it's disturbed the earth too far, we could be in for worse later on. We can tell a lot from studying the sediment of the flooded area. I need as many soil samples as I can get, so if you could head out there and collect some more, I'd much appreciate it. Collect 8 flood sediment samples. Rich cards. Very nice. Off with you. Okay, so, woo, electric shield. We're going on river duty. Oh, there's some, well, flood elementals. These water elementals are all green. Whoa, oh well, thank you, I was going here anyway. Wait, I can't loot you? Why can't I loot you guys? I want to loot. I want the loot. Pull of the tides. They don't drop loot? Huh. Okay, fine then. Sediment deposit. Sedimentary, my dear, is what the quest was called. Flood sediment sample. Oh yeah, lately in World of Warcraft there has been... Yeah, so... There's been a lot of issues with Blizzard these past couple of months, and... Lately they've been changing in-game stuff, like... And I get some things, I get, like they've been... Have they done that yet? That they removed... No, it's still called Macquarie in the live version, because that's a reference to a former employee of Blizzard that no longer works there because of stuff. So a lot of things are called after him, his last name. So when the next patch comes fairly soon, this will be changed. It will no longer be called Macquarie. It was like Erudath or something like that was the new name. And... Like, I get it for things like that. Yeah, change references to old employees that no longer works there. Not because they just quit, because they were like, ooh, they updated the Threshadons! When did they do that? Like, a lot of these old creatures I haven't seen in so long, so I don't know when they've updated them. They look so much better. Wow. Oh, and cool new death animations and everything. Oh, what did the Threshadon chunk? Hacked from whichever part felt meatiest. So the body part. But one thing that I kind of disagree with a little bit more is that they've also started to... They're removing, like... innuendos and things like that, like with quest names and stuff. And... It's just...
Like, I get it if it's... oh, how do I explain this? It just feels like censorship of things that doesn't really need to be censored. It's just like, oh, we're trying to be as clean as possible. Fresh slate. Can you say it like that? Clean slate, that's what you say, not fresh slate. But it's like, I never thought of any of those like innuendos as vulgar. Like some of them that I read on Wowhead was even like, what, really? That was or maybe it's because I'm Swedish that I don't really get all those things, but... But still, it feels so unnecessary. That was unnecessary waste of Earth Shock there. And what do we have? 7 out of 8. It's so weird when you compare how long you can hold your breath. I mentioned this before. How long you can hold your breath in normal World of Warcraft to Classic is that you could barely be around the surface for any long time at all, and now it's like minutes. Back then it was, I don't know, but the meter was like going down quite quickly. So whatever you had to do underwater, you had to be quick about it. What? Huh? Oh yeah, I'm done with the sediments. Done with the sediments. Ooh! The pull of the tides. It's an odd ability. Displace Threshodon. And that there are this many Threshodons down here? I mean, there did not used to be this huge amount of Threshodons even in Loch Modan before. It was just like a handful of them. Boom! Oh, whoa! Earthshock OP. 156 nature oh yeah, they have less than that. No wonder it's so OP. Oh, now we need some air. Now we do need some air. Oh, and a drink. So, I don't know how long this Wetlands session of World of Warcraft will take. Most likely not too long. We finished Dawn Out. Well, there were only 2 quests up there, really. Used to be a bit more. And then we're gonna be making our way through the zone, so I do not expect it to take too long for it to be over. Pull of the tides. Oh yes, lava burst. Yeah, had the time for that, bitch. Mossagate. I feel like I need to find another. You guys, give me a suggestion for another word I can use. Because I feel like I've been using bitch a bit too much when like trying to insult creatures that I'm fighting or things like that. I just need some other things I can get some more variety of things to say. It's just what my brain defaults to. Ooh, well, thank you. Do we have any nice water mounts? Yeah, subdued seahorse. Yeah. I didn't actually get this one from the actual rare drop in Vashir. I purchased it from the auction house because I didn't. It was actually in there for quite cheaply. I don't remember exactly how much, but it wasn't much. And I just decided, do I want to try to get it for free by waiting forever to try to find that thing that spawns that drops it? Or do I want to spend a little bit of gold for it? Gold, please. I wish you could do that with more, like the Time Lost Proto-Drake. That would be great if you could buy it. Then again, it's so rare that people would probably sell it for so much that I wouldn't be able to purchase it. Well, I'll be... There's someone around here that isn't a disgrace to Magni. Bless his poor gravelly heart. Just for that, you get first crack at the ale, lad. But don't let it get to your bloody head. We've got more Goram work to do. Goram? Goram work? Is that some sort of phrase? Goram work? And I won't tolerate you letting up early. Okay, oh, leveled up to level 12, that was fast. Level 11 last episode. Wind Shear. Disrupt the target's concentration with a burst of wind, interrupting spellcasting and preventing any spell in that school from being cast for 3 seconds. Sure. Wasn't that used to be known as Wind Shock because you have Earth Shock and Flame Shock? Wasn't that known as Wind Shock before? There is Frost Shock as well, but I believe that's a PvP only ability now. I can't see it yet because I can't have talent. Well, yeah, talents.
Let's see the sediments then. Ah, well, that's good news is... The good news is, these will do perfectly. The bad news is, I can tell they're the wrong color for topsoil here, even drunk as I am. That means things aren't looking good for the area, Tap. But we've got more tests to run before we hang up the towel.
Yeah, I'm turning in all the quests before I pick up the new ones.
What can I do for you?
And here you go, son.
Are they meaty ones? Let's have a look. Lovely. These'll fry up nice. And the camp will be spared a week of mushroom biscuits.
Mushroom biscuits? Yeah, that doesn't sound very good at all. Let's just equip these. Barely any difference.
We're good on provisions, but we're in need of some medicine. Half the camp is fiercely hungover, and the remedy is in order.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have brought you the ale then.
Luckily, I know a good folk remedy taught to me by my dear old mum. We just need some local ingredients. Gather me some fembush berries, if you would. They keep too where there's water and shade. So look along the shore and near other plants.
Collect 15 handfuls of fenberries. That's always a bit weird. Since Cataclysm, they kind of streamlined all the quests. So before, for example, there were a bunch of quests in Ironforge that had you go to Badlands over here to do them. And they sort of streamlined them and put those quests in the Badlands instead, so you could pick them. Oh yeah, the Threshold Fangs are actually daggers. So you could actually just pick up the quests and do them in the same zone. But now it becomes a bit too convenient, like story-wise, because sometimes it's like, oh, this person has fallen ill. But luckily enough, the exact ingredients we need are in the area around here, always. It's never like, oh, whoops, you have to go somewhere else in the world to get the cure, or similar things to that. It's always conveniently, oh, he just happened to get the sickness that can be cured with this exact thing that is right here. Like, it's a bit too convenient for story purposes. The Dark Iron Clan is up to no good out here, and if that surprises you, you're thicker than the addled blotters over there, over in the that tent. Those guys. Muradin may pay lip service to those sooty cretins back in Ironforge, but out here all bets are off. We had a raid against the camp last night, and one raid is too many. Their leader's a stout fellow by the name of Glowerglare, and he's hiding in the cave on the south bank of the river. Bring me Glowerglare's beard as proof he's no longer a threat to us and Ironforge. Get his beard, that's right, his beard. Not the beard! Kill Druncheld Glowerglare and take his beard. That's the first time I ever had to take someone's beard. So it's usually like, oh, take their head or their ear or hand or whatever, but the beard, that's new. And...
Alright, I need you to help me find my dumpy level.
Your dumpy level? I can tell you're level 12, just like me. I believe NPCs also scales with you, most of them.
What's that look for? That's right, I said my dumpy level. It's a piece of significant surveying equipment. I didn't name the bloody thing, alright? Go look it up. All I did was leave it on a rock long enough for one of those horrible oozes to swallow it up. The place is crawling with them, but one of them should still have it inside.
Obtain a dumpy level from a silty ooze. A dumpy level? What the hell is that?
How are you?
I'm doing just fine. Massagate, Threshodon, Threshodon ambergris. I don't know what ambergris is. It's probably something that's inside of your body. So yeah, the dark iron dwarfs. A lot of the dark iron dwarfs went over to the Alliance after Cataclysm happened. The Cataclysm happened, or like the shattering. Right? That was the beginning when Deathwing did all this stuff. But some of them are still bad guys. Specifically the ones who are still under the control of Ragnaros, or those who decided like, nah, decomposed boot. We don't want to follow any new leaders here. Fenberries. A little muddy. I guess they'll work anyway for the hangover cure. So yeah, the cave over there. We don't have that much time though. So snake. Oh, why is it not? Did I disable that? I just have to know. Not interface. Yes, interface actually. Yeah, names. NPC names. No. I don't want to see. I want to see as little as possible. But usually you see like the battle pets. Here, display. No. Isn't it under names? No. I'm not sure where it's under, but it doesn't matter. I don't need to see them everywhere anyway. Not on, at the very least, not on my Let's Play characters. But yeah, I'm going to end this episode here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.
Boom, yay! Echte song, hey! Boom, boom, yay! Watch some videos, hey! Boom.